This is in Job chapter 14, verse 14. Again, this is Job's voice in the poetry. When a person dies, will he come back to life? If so, I would wait all the days of my struggle until my relief comes. You would call and I would answer you. You would long for the work of your hands. If you read between the lines of this Hebraic poetry, what Job is saying is, I believe there's a resurrection coming. I believe a resurrection is coming. Even though I cannot see your hands right now, God, I am in such deep grief, I cannot see you, but I believe a resurrection is coming. We don't know for sure when Job was written. We do know it was written between 1,500 years and 1,000 years before the birth of Christ. That means at this point in ancient history, the idea of a resurrection, and surely the idea of a cross, that was nowhere in Jewish consciousness. That was not mentioned in any literature at this time. And yet this guy, who's in a valley, a pit of despair, says, I believe resurrection is coming. I believe a rescue is coming. Y'all, the veil gets thinner when we suffer. I'm telling you, the friends I know who have lost children, who have lost breasts, who have lost marriages, will say, in that moment when I didn't think I could take another step, I heard God clearer than I've ever heard him in my whole life. At this just critical point of Job's journey, when he is dying, he goes, I believe there's something else. I'm hoping in you, God, because I can see glory around the corner. He sees the cross. And Job was falling apart, understandably. It is the cross that's at least 1,000 years in the future that holds them together. God made the veil thinner and he said, a resurrection is coming, Job. The cross is what held Job together when he should have been falling apart. And y'all, for us today, when we go through seasons of suffering, it's not our friends. Even if we have good friends, it's not your family. Even if you have a family made up of marvelous comforters, that is not who will hold you together when your life is falling apart. It's Jesus. It's the finished work of Jesus on the cross as we close.